This one is specifically for my people that need help with rent. Hello, honey bun. Hello, my honey buns. It's your gal Lou, and I am back with another helpful video. This one is specifically for my people that need help with rent, or if you know someone that needs help with rent, definitely send this to them. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few different apps or websites that you can go through to get help with your rent, such as like doing a buy now pay later on your rent type of deal. So basically they'll go ahead and pay your full rent and then you make payments on it later. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video. And if you haven't already, like, go ahead and subscribe, because like, what? So the first one we're gonna start with is Flex. All right, and you can go to getflex.com. All right, so this is getflex.com. It says rent pay your way. Split your rent into 2 payments and pay on your schedule. All right, and so this is available for Apple as well as Android. Let's go to how it works. All right, so Flex is a monthly subscription that helps you pay rent on time, improve cash flow, and build your credit history. So this will also help you to build your credit history. Now, basically, when you sign up for Flex, they're just going to ask you some basic questions about yourself, as well as about your apartment community, the name of your apartment, how much your rent costs, and things like that. All right. And then you'll just pay your part when the rent is due. All right, let's see. So once your bill is posted in your rent portal, Flex will authorize a hold for your first payment on your preferred payment method. And then Flex pays your rent in full to your property. So your first payment is fully processed after Flex successfully pays your full rent amount directly to your property. And this can take about 24 to 48 hours for them to pay your rent once that first payment is authorized. You pay the rest of your rent later in the month. So you wait for your scheduled second payment date, and then you'll go ahead and pay in the app when it's convenient for you. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, one thing that I want to say about the website that I do not like is that they're not showing you on this website. I don't like sneaky stuff, but the reason why I decided to still go ahead and tell y'all about Flex is because I know someone that has used it, and it's also been recommended by apartment complexes. All right, but me personally, I did try this before and I did not get approved, like I said, but other people have, so I'm like, I'll still tell y'all about it. The only thing I don't like with this particular thing is that they do not tell you up front that there is a monthly subscription fee, and the monthly subscription fee that they showed to me at the time was $14.99. I'm not sure if this is something that will vary depending on the state or the city that you live in, or how much your rent costs. I'm not too sure about that, but they do have a monthly subscription fee of $14.99. Granted, $14.99 is not bad compared to taking out a loan somewhere and having super high interest rates. It's also not bad when you compare it to having to pay a late fee on your rent. So yeah, like I said, I kind of don't like that they're hiding the fact that there's a fee. They want you to, you know, sign up, give them your information, then they're going to tell you it's a fee. But granted, if you decide, nah, this isn't for me, I don't want to do it, you don't have to pay that fee. And so you want to make sure that you get approved first before you just up and pay the subscription fee, period. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next website. So the next rent now, pay later website or app that we're going to be doing is called Jetty. Okay, Jetty. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Jetty. Okay, so basically the first thing you're going to do with Jetty is similar to the last app, Flex. You're gonna go ahead and make sure that your apartment complex is eligible to use Jetty with, and then they allow you to pay back on your own schedule. It says you'll have until the 24th of every month to pay them back. So it gives you a couple of weeks to go ahead and get your situation in order before you have to pay them. So you gotta love that, okay? All right, Jetty also has renter's insurance, security deposit replacement, and where you can build credit by paying your rent through them. So they have a couple of different things here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. And so basically, if you don't get approved for one, try another, because sometimes it could be that they don't have your complex, or it could be the state that you live in, or one of the apps might be more strict on your credit history than another one will be. So that's why I'm trying to give y'all a couple of different options just in case you run into a roadblock with one of them, okay? All right, so the next one is Zenbase. All right, so Zenbase basically says never pay your full rent on the first of the month, split your rent into 2 stress-free payments each month, and improve your cash flow. All right, so let's see if they have a little bit more detail on here. All right, and let's see. So with Zenbase, you can actually go ahead and sign up on the computer. So this is gonna be, you know, perfect for if you're having issues with your phone, like storage problems or something. You can go ahead and sign up on the computer. All right, let's see. And so with Zenbase, you can split your rent into smaller payments and pay throughout the month. You also can boost your bank balance. You'll get a $100 fee free. I hate how they put fee free because it's like a tongue twister, but it's a cash advance whenever you need it. So not only does Zenbase help you to pay your rent into split payments, they also do cash advance, kind of like those other apps and websites that I put y'all onto in a previous video. All right, and I'll probably link that video down below as well. All right, so I do like that Zenbase offers the cash advance. Let's see. Their website is kind of getting on my nerves, so I'm not gonna lie. Their website is giving me irritation. It's giving me irritation. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. I know y'all have heard of Zip, and I believe Zip was formerly known as, child, I can't even remember. I don't think it was Afterpay. Zip used to be called something else, but I can't remember what it was called. I should know this though because I am a Zip customer. I use Zip, you know what I'm saying? So I should know what the old name was, but I can't recall it. But they do have an app as well. But what I will say is with Zip, typically, you know, you can use it for like electricity bills and smaller bills. Typically they don't give you a really large amount for, say for instance, a rent payment. But then again, it depends on your credit history as well as the activity in your bank account, like your income, deposits, things like that. So they may give you a high enough amount to be able to cover a rent payment. But not only that, if your apartment complex uses the pay rent portal, then you can use Zip to buy now and pay later, or rent now and pay later, whatever you want to call it. You can use Zip for that as well. So Zip is used for a lot of different things for those of you that don't know, because let me not assume that y'all know just because I use it. It is used for, you can use it for clothing stores, I mean, shoe stores, like groceries. You can use it for lots of different things. Electricity bills, like I said before, phone bills. You can use it for a lot of different things. And if they give you a high enough amount, you can use it to go ahead and split those rent payments up, which we've got to love that. Or if your apartment complex uses the pay rent portal, you can use it for the portal. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. My other accent is starting to come out. So let me go ahead and try to wrap this up. All right. Yeah, so that's everything. That is everything. Now, what I do want to tell y'all though, it's like a little disclaimer that I feel is only right given the type of videos that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. Do not abuse the buy now pay later. Okay, don't abuse it. And what I mean by don't abuse it is, for one, don't burn your bridges with them. So don't try to hit a quick lick on them, okay, because it will affect your credit and you never know when you might need help again. And typically when you have a good history with these different apps and websites, they'll raise your amounts, okay, so they'll be able to help you with more in the future if you ever need it. But also what I mean by don't abuse it is, don't use it if you don't have to, and try to only use it for emergencies. It's so easy to be like, okay, you know what, let me go do this, because even though I got the money for my rent, I want to go shop, I want to go do this, and so don't do that, because I'm telling you, you're going to end up in a cycle of debt. Okay, because you think that you got the money because you're doing a buy now pay later, but you really don't have the money, okay, because that money is still going to come out. It's just not coming out all at once. So you have this illusion that you have money that you really don't have, and before you know it, you're in a never-ending cycle of paying back. So I highly recommend to only use things like this in general, not just for rent, but in general, these buy now pay laters, just absolutely when necessary, okay, because abusing it will catch up with you, and you don't want to put yourself in a further cycle of debt if you don't have to. All right, so use these things only when you need them. And I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can receive more tea on, you know, helpful apps, websites, and just all the little tricks that I can think of. I'm gonna make sure to give to y'all. All right, see you next time.